of Elder Scrolls Online. We are getting ready to start with the fighters and main this part, and then pretty soon we're going to be going straight to Shadowfen, which is going to be our next place. So go ahead and get ready to start on all this, and start off by talking to See All Colors.
Comrade, thank you for coming so quickly. We have need of you. Will you fight by our side?
What did you have in mind?
The Guild has accepted an unusual contract. We've agreed to eradicate Daedric anchors when they drop from the sky. Wherever they appear, Molag Bal's minions soon follow.
What would you have us do?
As we speak, two of my
Hey,
guardians
Koala, what's up, man?
investigate rumored anchor sites. Merrick and Aleph are the best the Guild has to offer. Meet up with them in the hills west of Davin's Watch. You can proceed from there.
We'll see it done.
I know you'll change the river's course, comrade. They're investigating the wilds nearby, above the starved plains.
The contract you mentioned, who placed it?
A powerful benefactor. She hates that monsters can ruin the lives of everyday folk. Our benefactor has put gold behind her principles, and so we put our strength behind her cause.
Nice, bro. Let's see. Tell me about those Daedric anchors.
They are the tendrils of Cold Harbor, reaching into Nirn. The minions of Molag Bal erect dark shrines in his honor, landing sites for these horrors. The coin this contract brings is good, and in this time of trouble, we need a focus.
A focus?
Yes, I am new to my role as Guildmaster. The death of my mentor, Yofnir Iceblade, has been hard on the Guild. He was well liked among the rank and file. I hope the river has carried his soul where it wanted to go.
Can you tell us more about Merrick?
He's a proud Redguard warrior, one of our best, and a follower of Stendarr. Merrick's full title is Resolute Warhorn. He's sworn to fight the spawn of Oblivion wherever they touch Tamriel.
And Aleph? Who is she?
Proof that the Guild accepts all kinds. A Khajiit. She does as much damage with her wicked tongue as with her curved blade. Taciturn, rude sometimes, but a cunning fighter.
We'll be heading out. Alright, so we gotta find Merrick and Aleph.
They're at places.
The Muth-Nam monks use an ancient Daedric artifact to heal. How dare the very Ansu interfere with their...
Thanks, Stendarr.
Sent us. Are you alright?
If the Divines will it. The worms caught us off guard, but we made them pay in blood. Did Colors brief you on our contract? What we seek?
Yes, you thought a Daedric anchor might drop here?
As you say. There won't be an anchor here anytime soon, thanks to the two of us. I should be moving. We had word of another cell west of here, near Ebonheart.
Where do you want me?
Here, if you please. Aleph, stay with our new friend. You two search these bodies, see if you can find anything of note. A pleasure meeting you, oh my comrade.
And you, Merrick. Alright.
The Redguard's soul will fuel the Mortum Vivicus. Nothing you can do can stop
Dark
it!
Moons! What was that? That vision. A Dremora woman talking about Merrick. Why would she want my hapless companion?
Who was that?
Aleph has no idea. Whoever she is no friend to the guild or Merrick.
She's after his soul, she said.
It would seem so. This one cannot imagine the value of such a thing. Too shiny and dripping with pride. Just the same, we must warn him, and the guild. Aleph will go after Merrick. Return to Seize All Colors. Tell her what you have seen. Go.
We're on it.
Return to Davon's Watch quick as you can, comrade. Seize All Colors must know.
Back so soon, comrade?
Merrick and Aleph stopped the cultists, but a projection appeared to us. A Dremora woman.
A vision of a Dremora. This clouds the waters. The forces of Molag Bal must know more than we realized. What did she say?
She talked about Mortum. Vivicus? I don't know what that is.
Nor do I, comrade. Interesting. Did she say anything else?
She said she'd take a Redguard's soul. She's going after Merrick.
Merrick? This dries my scales. Recruit, you must get to them. Aleph and Merrick are competent, but the Daedra are not to be trusted. Find them near Ebonheart. I will rally our forces here and investigate this Vivicus, whatever it is.
Will do, Guildmaster. We've got to find them again.
Hey, Phantom.
Hmm?
Have you ever done this mission?
I can't remember if I done it on Xbox or not whenever we played.
Welcome to the fight,
I have, yeah. I have.
Have you done the Mage Guild one?
I don't think I've done the Mage Guild one.
I don't think you have because you really didn't fool with magic a lot. I can't remember if it does it in parts or if it's just one big mission.
I think, I know the Fighters Guild, if it's anything to do with the guilds, I think it goes from, section to section. So, like, I know we've got stuff to do here in Stonefall, and then, I think it'll go down to Deshaun, and so on and so forth, until we finish out their guild quests.
Right.
Merrick ran off after some other Daedra. Get after him. Don't let her take him.
I think that's the last of them.
How it hurts!
My master has
I wish you
died
could
for your
use a
pure
boat.
soul, Merrick.
Mm-hmm.
You should feel honored.
Merrick
I'm also surprised they ain't put that in.
What happened?
Yeah, I know.
Dosha.
Because I think it'd be kind of cool in a way to have a bunch of people do boat
Such
races.
as Merrick.
Where did they go?
How would Aleph know? She was behind you.
Perhaps we wait for See All Colors. She said she'd rally the guild.
Oh yes, Colors, the heroic guildmaster. We don't need to wait for Colors. You and Aleph are more than smart enough to figure this out. Here, give those items you found on the cultists.
Who was that woman who kidnapped Merrick?
You didn't recognize the Tremora from her projection. I think her name is Dosha. Quite full of herself, actually. This note mentions an island tower. Aleph wonders if it speaks of Stonefang.
Stonefang.
Stonefang Cavern beneath an old tower on the island just beyond Ebonheart. Go seek Merrick there. Aleph will find our heroic guildmaster and get additional blades.
We'll find him.
May good fortune stalk your steps, comrade.
I'll sit here and wait on you.
Alright.
comrade. To me. Comrade!
Who are you?
I am Yofnir Iceblade, former master of the Fighters Guild. Don't interrupt, I cannot speak long. Dosha has taken Merrick beneath the island into the vault. She drains his soul for her master's dark plans.
Why are you here?
I can't say. My time grows short. Save Merrick. Stop the Daedra. We're the followers of Moloch Ball.
Will do.
How'd you make it over so quick?
I jumped across the river and started running that way.
Hang on 1 second, there's a odd bug flying in my room. And I'm back.
You're ready.
A pure soul, Dosha. Don't fail me.
Wait, do we have to do this solo?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot the Fighters Guild stuff is solo.
Well, everything we'll be doing tonight will be solo besides going to the next place.
Sure.
I don't know, I ain't done Thor's missions. That's new to me.
Too late, mortal. His soul will fuel the mortal vivicus.
You must be in an intense battle because I can hear your controller clicking.
Yeah.
Was you having some troubles?
She almost had
I couldn't get the orbs in time before it healed her. Are you alright?
Huh. I didn't.
just
I
need
didn't
a
even
moment to
destroy the
recover.
orbs.
If you hadn't come along, I'll be fine. Stendar willing.
What was she yelling about, wanting your soul?
I heard her communing with the Lord of Lies. Molag Bal is harvesting souls for some dark plot. He's especially interested in the souls of the faithful.
What now?
Comrade, grab that book and her notes on the table. I saw her scribbling after speaking to her master. We may be able to learn more about this plot. Learn what this Mortum Vivicus is. Grab them, then let's get out of here.
Out to the Mage Guild.
You are the sun on my scales, comrade. You've returned Merrick to us.
He was captured by a necromancer, a follower of Molag Bal.
Molag Bal. May he burn
Hey, I
in
should
the
be talking
glare
about
of
my
a
daddy.
thousand suns. It's just like him to send an assassin to kill a noble warrior. That's a coward's weapon.
She wanted him for something called the Mortum Vivicus. We found this journal and some notes.
Sooth, the Mortum... What? And I can't make tails or scales of these scribblings. No matter. It's going to take time to decipher this scroll, but we'll put our best scribe on it.
Is there anything else we can do?
You've done a great service for the guild today, comrade. I look forward to drawing steel with you in the future. If we learn anything from the journal, I'll make sure you hear about it. I'll look for you down the river, comrade. You'll hear from us once we've decoded the journal.
Okay, so the next mission is Anchor.
No,
Or no,
long
no.
lost lore.
Okay.
Oh dear God, I don't know where to go. Hello and goodbye. Phantom. Phantom.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you came for crafting certification,
I had
Yeah,
to
good
sneeze.
meet you, man.
I had to sneeze and I muted my mic. I forgot to unmute it. Hey, Mimi,
Alright, I'll
what's
go
up,
up there
man?
and wait on
Alrighty.
You received my message. Excellent. I appreciate your prompt attention.
What can we do for you?
New members of the Lifeblood of the Mages Guild.
It's going
Especially
good,
for
man. What
retrieval
about yourself?
missions. I've received word about a possible store of ancient knowledge in a ruin nearby. I'd like you to retrieve it for me.
Where is this?
West of here, on the coast near Ash Mountain, lies a Dwemer ruin, the Inner Sea Armature. If you please, investigate the ruin and bring back any interesting books you can find.
We'll return as soon as we can.
The Inner Sea Armature is a dangerous place. Tread care.
Okay. So we gotta go into the stove.
Do you know how long I've
Yes.
been looking for you?
Try to hit me. I'll kill you, bring you back, and kill you again. Huzzah.
Let's roll.
I bet you we fight a big dude.
Probably.
Spiders love you. Listen here, fucker.
Alright, we got 2 more books to find.
They should be right up here. I would love to have one of these things right here to follow me about.
Oh yeah.
See a flying book?
Well done. I am Shalador, young one, and I think you'll do. Return that book to Velost. Tell her fire will show her the words.
Alright, so we should be able to just go back.
I hate loading screens.
Same.
It could be like it was back in the day. It took, I feel like it took hours for it to load up.
Mm-hmm.
You know how long I've been looking for you.
Over here! We have much to discuss, you and I.
Were you successful? Do you have the tomes?
Hey Reaper, what's up, man? Yes, we have them right here. And something strange happened.
Well done.
Oh god.
You're already proving your worth to the guild. Sorry, did you say strange? What happened?
An old man in robes appeared to me. He said his name was Shalador.
Shalador? Labyrinthian's father, the Spell Mirror's forger. Are you speaking truly? And, this book's pages are blank. Why is it glowing?
Shalador appeared right after I picked up that book. He said fire would show you the words.
The spellwrights of the First Era used a special ink that would remain invisible until immersed in arcane fire. Perhaps that's what he meant. We have a brazier nearby burning with such a fire. Let's see what the flames reveal.
We'll give it a try.
Cast the book into the arcane fire. Fear not. The pages will not burn.
Can you tell us more about Shalador?
Shalador was the most famous archmage of the First Era. His dedication to spellcraft and his commitment to research were unmatched by any before or since. Most mages revere him, though he does have his critics.
Why would he be criticized?
Shalador felt that one should earn the right to be called mage. He created many trials to test the spellcasting mettle of men and mer. His loudest detractors were those who failed those tests.
Alrighty, goodbye.
What has the fire revealed?
I can't understand the words here. They must be very complex spells.
Complex indeed. Much of this is beyond my understanding, but here, this one is an attunement spell. We can summon Archmage Shalador himself. We'll need some ritual orbs.
What does these orbs do?
They'll focus your magicka, attune your life energies, and draw him to this place. The ritual will apparently also link your mind with his.
What does that mean?
It means that the Archmage will be able to guide you and speak to you whenever he chooses. Are you ready to begin?
Yes, let's begin.
To the center. First, we attune your spirit to Shalador's. Ready. When you're set, use the orb before you.
Knew it. I was right in choosing you. I can sense. Yes. The aura around you glows with good fortune. You will be the one to help me complete my final task.
Why us?
What I hope to accomplish is difficult, perhaps impossible. It will require great strength of spirit. I sense this strength in you. That is what drew us together in the ruins.
What is this task?
A storm rages towards us, Adept. War has come to Tamriel, and the mages of this great guild must have quarter. I intend to offer them a safe haven, a sanctuary where they may study in peace.
How do we create this sanctuary?
I created that sanctuary centuries ago. It was stolen from me by an agent of chaos and magically transported to the Shivering Isles. To recover the island, we must locate 4 hidden tomes. This is the task of which I speak.
Where are the tomes?
They are being held in a place known as Cheesemonger's Hollow. It is a realm of the mad god, Sheogorath. Stand by my side, and I will open a portal.
I'll stand with you, Shalador.
Be careful. Sheogorath is not to be taken lightly. I lost the sanctuary because of his nimble tongue and mad stare.
Bananas.
Banana.
Hello. Good person.
Oh, how quaint. A mortal.
Bookshelves.
I found a lemon.
Well, what is it? Here for some noble purpose, no doubt.
I'm here for Archmage Shalador. I've been sent to retrieve some books.
Spell books? How pedestrian. As it happens, I'm feeling particularly charitable at present. I'll allow you to enter. After.
After what?
After a test of your resolve. This isn't a lending library. If you want the spell books, you'll have to earn them. A portal has been opened, just behind you. Close it, and I'll grant you passage.
I'm ready.
Close the portal if you can, though you may want to deal with those scamps first.
I think that's the second time I've ever been called a puppy killer.
That was unexpectedly competent. You'd make an adequate house servant. I don't suppose you'd consider it. The pay is meager, but the fringe benefits are appalling.
No, thanks. I've only come for the books.
Pity. The tomes you seek are beyond the door at the top of the stair. Once you're outside, follow the path.
Thank you, Haskill.
Just doing the Master's will. I will open the door for you. Oh, and mind the scamps. The little imps adore fresh flesh. Such children.
Right.
Right this way. And please, try not to make a mess of things. Happy adventuring.
Look, Pop! Someone to play with you! Doesn't like you, does he? Puppy killer? Come to steal me books? What? Who? Where? What? When? Sometimes why? Speak up! Honesty is the best policy, as far as you know.
I'm here to recover 4 tomes for Shalador.
Shalador? Oh, that pompous Nord and I go way back. I know what he wants. Indeed I do. His island. He wants to steal it back. How I love a challenge.
Right. I'll just take them with me, then.
Now where's the sport in that? I tell you what. I'll give you 1 book in exchange for your heart or lungs. Your choice. No, wait. I have a better idea. Let's have a contest. A contest wrapped in a mystery with an enigma glaze. Oh, what fun we'll have.
What kind of contest?
A few tasks, the odd death trap. Nothing so difficult as, say, reassembling the Staff of Chaos or rebuilding the Numidium. Take the first book, Puppy Killer, and I'll give you an additional book for each test you pass. Are you game?
I suppose. It's a deal.
Excellent! Cheese and cabbage for everyone! But wait, we should inform Shalidorable of our deal. With any luck, he'll die of embarrassment all over again.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
I can't wait to see the look on his face. If it's precious enough, I might hang it on the wall.
What's the meaning of this? Sheogorath!
You remember. Ah, Shalador. You never ride, you never visit. Just now I made a deal with your lackey here. How long have you wanted those books? Eternity?
Your deals are hardly fair. What farce have you contrived this time?
Think of it as an adventure. Ha! And don't worry, I've got a surprise for you too. I put a tiny curse on these books, just a small one. Long story short, Shal, you can never read these books.
Curse you, mad god!
Boring! Be more imaginative, Shal. Like, curse you, mad god! May you become cheese eternally gnawed by skeevers! Unfortunately, I have no more time for constructive criticism. Do stay in touch.
Curse the mad god. I don't know what game he's playing with you, but I do know the stakes.
At least we have one tome.
That's true. Though without my help, it will take Balast considerably longer to translate it. I'd like you to return and let her know the bad news.
I'll tell her.
I'll send you back to Tamriel then. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. So I see where the puppy killer came from.
Yes.
Over here! We have much to discuss, you and I.
I'll have his heart.
You radiate an aura of power. Does this mean you have the books?
Only one, Shergoth, is going to make us pass tests to earn the others.
Tests? Well, that's a start, I suppose. What of Shalador? He was drawn away from here in a burst of light.
Shergoth summoned him.
Not good, not good. I'll start translating this right away, but I hope Shalador returns to help.
Shergoth cursed the tomes. Shalador can't read it.
Zarxus' backside. Then this is going to take a while. Check in at a guild hall from time to time. I'll leave word for you when I've finished.
I will.
In the meantime, keep an eye out during your travels. There are many lost tomes scattered throughout Tamriel. Who knows, any one of these books may help us restore Shalador's lost island haven. Pardon me, I must begin this translation. These runes? Fascinating. Terrifying, isn't he? Well, look on the bright.
Alright.
Thrawn is down there at the bookshelves. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. I'm trying to find him.
He's dressed as a mage.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Ah, excellent. You got my message. Apparently that little creature isn't completely useless. Banekin can be such children. I hope you've nothing pressing. We could be here a while.
Tharn, why are you dressed like that?
I can't be strutting around the city wearing my imperial regalia, can I? Your concern about my fashion sense is touching but irrelevant. I've called you here for a reason. If we are to determine a course of action, we need more information.
Hey, Zodric, what's up, man? What are you talking about?
By now, it should be clear your prophet Emperor brought these catastrophic events upon us. Everything that transpired is his fault.
Metamarco deceived him? It wasn't his fault.
Granted, Minimarco can be very persuasive and charismatic when he wants to be. We all believed him when he said we could change Varen's bloodline with the Amulet of Kings.
Then why do you blame Varen?
You saved Varen's life when you rescued him in Cold Harbor. In return, he lied to you about his true identity and his part in causing the Soul Burst. He manipulated you from the very start. Perhaps the better question is, why don't you blame Varen?
We're doing good, man. We're just playing some ESO, trying to level up and go through the missions right now. Just tell me why you called me here.
Varen wants to assemble a new group of companions in the vein of the original five. Claims it fulfills a prophecy in those wretched scrolls of his. Superstitious nonsense, but he is quite correct on one point. We need to find Sai Sahan.
Why is Sai Sahan so important?
In the chaos following the Soul Burst, Sahan stole the Amulet of Kings and fled the Imperial City. We're going to need that relic, and he is the only one who knows its current location.
Where is Sai Sahan now?
He was captured by Minimarco's agents and taken to an undisclosed location. We need to find out where he's being held.
What do you need me to do?
Minimarco keeps his most secret documents at Knife Ear Grotto in Deshan, inside a hidden lair of Daedric cultists. We must travel there and search for clues.
We'll set out at once and meet you there.
Head to Knife Ear Grotto in the eastern mountains of Deshan. I will meet you inside.
Okay, so is that the one we're doing? Is the one for Avner Tharn, or
what did it tell you to do?
Your timing is impeccable.
Didn't give me a quest or anything. It said mission called Vengeance for House Drez. Talk to Grandmaster Omni Drez. And then Archmage Shalador just popped up in front of me before I left.
You should have called a mission called the Tharn's Spates. Search for information in the Knife Ear Grotto.
Oh, there it is. Okay. It didn't pop it up. I had to look for it. Alrighty, man. Take it easy. Glad you could stop by.
I'd hoped to find you here, Adept.
Okay, so we gotta go back to Deshan.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Let's do it. Let's fuck them up.
It's about time. Let's get started.
You will not break me, King of Worms.
I can and I shall. Where is the amulet of king?
You cannot break the will of a son of Yakuda. I spit on you.
So, Sai-Sahan is alive and he has not been broken. An important piece of the puzzle, to be sure, but where is he being kept?
Onward.
Go forth.
Chim El Adabal, the amulet of the kings of glory, an artifact of the divines, a badge of office for the ruling emperors of Cyrodiil, and the key to my ascendancy. Yet it eludes me. Exploiting its power to bring about the calamity of our age was intoxicating. It made me aware of the limitless possibilities available to one strong enough and fearless enough to use it to achieve his own ends. The amulet has the power to create or destroy, but it also has the power to undo the damage caused by the soul burst, to mend the tear in the barrier between Nirn and oblivion. I must recover it before some fool fixes that which must remain broken.
He knows of our plan to use the amulet to set things right. We must rescue Sai-Sahan before he can be broken.
The Red Guard's iron will cannot be overcome with standard interrogation techniques. Physical tortures appear to be useless. I have therefore instructed the Daedra to move Sai-Sahan into the halls of torment. The Duchess will be most pleased to have a new guest. His flesh is strong, but perhaps her tortures of the mind will break him. I have come too far to allow this upstart sword master to thwart my plans. I will find the amulet one way or another.
This is the information we've been looking for. At last, Sai-Sahan has been taken to the Halls of Torment.
Do you know where that is?
Oh yes. It's Cold Harbor's most nefarious prison. The Daedra in the Halls of Torment reach deep into the dark places of a prisoner's mind and torture them with apparitions of the things they most dread.
That sounds like a lot of... That sounds like a lot like what happened with Lyris.
It's an effective tactic. The Daedra mock our emotional attachments and the memories that form our sense of self. Daedra have no use for such things. They are immortal. It's impossible to kill Daedra. They simply reform over time.
We need to rescue Sai Sahan. Can you get us to the Halls of Torment?
Of course I can. I am Abnathan. But first...
Stupid scamp. Or imp.
At last. Oh yes. It's an effective tactic. Of course I can. I am Abnathan. But first, I have a bit more research to do. Go back to the Harbridge and tell Varen what we've discovered. I'll meet you there once I've made the necessary preparations.
Very well. Stupid little imp. Stop me in the middle of conversation.
See, it's telling us to go to the Harbinger. If you go to play this mount.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if that's a Harbinger mission.
I think it's a Harbinger mission.
All right, we'll go to the next. We'll go to the next place.
Alrighty. Let's see, where is it?
We have a way shrine there, so we can go. We can go.
Find the Shadowfen border.
What's closest?
The closest way shrine is the one in Mournhold. Hang on just 1 second, I have to use the bathroom real quick. Okay, I'm back.
There's an...
Hey, Phantom.
Huh?
Did you know it snows in Australia?
Really?
How could you do such a thing?
Yes.
The guild requests your help.
Huh.
You learn something new every day, don't you?
Yeah. I didn't think it would snow over there.
Oh, I was waiting on you to get back. I was on TikTok and it showed a video of a guy in Australia and it pouring the snow. I didn't know it snowed in deserts.
I didn't either.
Now, if it snows in Africa, you know the ozone layer's fucked up.
Yeah. Into Shadowfen.
Is this where the lizard people live?
I think this is where the Argonians are from. I think so.
I don't know what set of race are in Evanhart. I know it's Nords.
Nords, Argonian, and Dark Elves.
Sure, I thought there was one more.
No, it's Dark Elves, Nords, Argonians, and then of course the Imperials is all in every one of them.
Are we going here?
This is the Fighters Guild.
You'd think the guards would have found something by now.
That's the mission we got to do, right? Yeah, that's the only two I got.
Hang on. Because this is the Fighters Guild mission. We'll go ahead and do this one real quick. And then I'll find the actual one we need.
Nah, I believe this is it.
As Vice Canon
Yep, this is it.
with today's duties of audience, it is my solemn duty to warn you of the killer loose in our fine city. Be on your way, traveling.
No, it ain't either. No, main one's over here. No, I guess that is the way. Yeah. Overlooked me.
Comrade, a word.
Let me talk to him then, just to get that out of the way.
I mean, no, it is the actual mission. It is the
As
main
Vice Canon tasked
mission.
with today's duties of audience, it is my solemn duty to warn you of the killer loose in our fine city. Be on your way, travel in pairs, etc.
Ganeth sent me to look into the murders.
Did he mention the finder's fee he receives for sending you into the swamp? Of course not. Since he didn't, I'll provide you with his fee directly. Hand it to him the next time you see him, or use it for a pair of watertight boots.
Bookshelves.
Three murders, and Stormhold's about to boil over like my father's fish kettle. The Dark Elves blame the Argonians they owned before the Pact outlawed slavery. I miss the days of kicking arse. Now I'm expected to kiss them.
Any leads on the culprit?
That's not a question I've heard from a stranger. Fancy yourself a bloodhound, do you? I'd never doubt Stormhold's guards in a siege, but we've seen no progress with these murders. We'll gladly pay a bounty if you find the killer.
Where would we start?
Here's a list of the victims' families. Find out what they know about their murdered kin. I'm almost glad the guard never got around to it. As my son says, mammoths can't dance.
Consider it done.
You'll likely find Dendris Indolor at home. Gethys Omabar works at the smithy. As for Tyrell Alor, try the Mage's Guild. Hold your nose when talking to that one.
Alright. Now I gotta go talk.
On your way, stranger. I have no patience for small talk.
I'm here about the murders.
About time the vice cannons do their jobs. Ireland's body lies captive in the mortuary. I can't even see him, let alone bury him. Why all these ridiculous delays? Dumak, take this accursed town.
Who would want to harm Arlian?
Shadow Scales. Who else? He spoke out against the Argonians, and rightly so. He was targeted for having the courage to say what we all think about them. I'm no bigot, but if you ask me, the world would be a better place without those scaly fetchers. This is taking forever.
Pardon my tears. I recently lost my wife and... I'm sorry. Can I help you?
Could you tell me about your wife?
Ironi and I always believed...
Oh, that's rude.
We came here to build a
What
better
was it?
life with Argonians and Nords.
Asking another man about his wife?
Some of my people
For the
claim
murders.
shadow scales. But what would they gain? We treat everyone the same.
Girlfriend, that's an ass kicking.
Vice Canon Harndar asked me to look into her death.
Thank the gods. She's in the mortuary, which they keep locked. But Ironi made those locks, so I have the master key. Here, take it, please. Find out who did this. Don't allow her to become a symbol against the pact.
Sorry, can't help you. Sane's running the shop while I mourn my brother.
I'm investigating the murders.
Finally looking into my brother's death, eh? I get it. I'm sure you and your vice cannon pals had better things to do than your jobs. Naldin wasn't the brightest star in the sky, but he didn't deserve this.
Who would want to cause him harm?
Most of Storm. Naldin ran a lot of attacks. He also picked a lot of fights with the lizard skins. If the shadow scales didn't get him, it's because someone else moved faster.
If I kill a chicken, do I get wanted for murder?
Yes,
Seriously?
I do believe so because it gives you a warning saying if you uh, kill livestock inside of a town, it can consider it as something against the law.
I know in Skyrim,
You there, please,
chickens
I have a
chickens was
job.
one of the biggest
Yes,
threats they ever
Stormabal
was.
sent me. It's
Mm-hmm.
about his wife, Ironi.
Tried to kill a dude and got caught, and I was trying to figure out how it got caught. Well, come find out, it was a stupid chicken down the road.
Is something wrong?
Gethys saw Ironi, alive. He watched her enter their home on the other side of Stormhold. He asked you to meet him there as soon as you can.
I'll meet him there.
Praise Vivek. Halva found you. Whatever's in my home, it isn't my wife.
What happened?
Ironi. My Ironi. She's gone. I know that. But when I saw her enter our home, I had to find out how she'd returned. That's when she stabbed me. If that Argonian hadn't leapt between us, she'd have finished me off.
Argonian? What Argonian?
I don't know. But he tried to save my life. They were still fighting when I crawled out the door. They both moved so fast. Please, help him remove that imposter from my home. Don't worry about me. I'll soon see my true Ironi.
I'll do what I can.
I saw strange lights coming from
This
Ten
isn't chopping wood.
I
Put some thought into your strikes.
Stay away.
Comrade, a word.
Vice Canon Hrondar is indisposed. He informed me you've been assisting us in our recent troubles. Are you any closer to discovering the killer?
From what I've found, someone is framing the shadow scales for the murders.
Then we can concentrate our efforts elsewhere. Many will blame the shadow scales regardless, but our concerns are greater now than scapegoats. I fear the true culprit struck again, though I pray I'm incorrect. When I said Vice Canon Hrondar was indisposed, I spoke half the truth. He's missing, and I fear it's the work of our killer. This is why Vice Canon Servina and I request your utmost discretion in recovering Vice Canon Hrondar to us.
What can I do?
Listens to water as one of our little fish, our eyes and ears. He signals when he possesses urgent information for the Vice Canons. A short while ago, we received his signal. Be swift and silent as currents in a stream. speak with Listens to Water on our behalf.
Where can I find him?
Look for the mud huts. Don't ask for him by name, or he'll think you a debt collector. Remain discreet. If Listens to Water found the scent of Vice Canon Rondar, follow it until its end.
I'll see what he knows.
I saw strange lights coming from Tenma. I thought it was deserted.
He's dead!
Oh no!
But he left a book.
I'll take those.
Looks like the only thing you're taking is your soul to the grave. We let them mind. Going after a sky shard, ain't you?
No, it's telling me to go up here. I didn't know there was a sky shard up there.
I hate these fucking caves.
Mm-hmm.
To the side!
I hate when they jump over top of you. work it then, did it?
Someone there.
Old Mary Granger.
On guard. I shall fight you for your bookshelves.
The bookshelves are
Quit
knowledge.
fucking freezing me.
Oh, we're fine. We're Nords.
Yeah, but I can't move when I'm froze. You're awful tall, dude.
There's so many bookshelves.
Sure. Yes.
Shit.
But I've been here less than a day. Some of Stormhold's citizens were here
Skip through it again.
I skipped one part.
I'll distract
How
these
dirty.
Dominion snowbacks. Should buy you time to free the prisoners. Meet me on the surface.
I'll free the prisoners.
Bookshelf.
To the side!
God damn it, don't start fucking freezing me again.
To the side! Heal me!
I'll get the healer.
Alright.
Move to flank.
Okay, where would the other ones be?
Down this way.
Start that free bullshit, man. Get the f out of here.
From this side.
Go around!
gods, it felt good to bury an axe in their throats. From the prisoners trickling out, I trust you enjoyed yourself as much as I. Did you free them all?
Yes, they're safe. Are you alright?
I'd be better if the damned ruins beneath my feet weren't infested with Dominion. We've posted guards until reinforcements can wipe them clean. You kept the city from tearing itself apart. Stormhold's in your debt. If the Dominion sent a large force to infiltrate Stormhold, they must have a camp somewhere in Shadowfair. It's time we take the fight to them.
Where would that be?
Tenma Walk, a Daedric ruin southeast of here. It's big enough to harbor a substantial enemy force, and close enough to trouble Stormhold. Besides, my scouts report signs of activity within. I'll take a regiment to Tenma Walk. Don't want to take any chances.
Do you need help?
You freed me from the Dominion's clutches before those skin-stealing milk drinkers could kill me and wear my face. Of course I could use your help. Meet my regiment at Tenma Walk. Keep your blades sharp. I'll find a way to turn you loose on the Dominion.
We'll meet you at Tinmar Walk.
The drag won't remain calm at this rate.
Definitely, man. Thanks that you could drop by and watch for a bit. You have a good night.
Just in time. We've got a mess on our hands. Worse than after a dog eats a cheese wheel.
What happened?
The Dominion ambushed us. I'd be ashamed to call it a rout if I wasn't considering how in oblivion they knew. At least we've learned where they are, even if it's Butcher's work to get them out of that place. Our attack was a disaster. The other vice cannons agreed to keep our forces together. Should have known they'd peel off the moment I turned my back. If they weren't keeping Stormhold from tearing itself apart, I'd let them boil in a fish kettle.
Others? All the vice cannons are here.
That's the mess. If they're smart, they retreated to a defensible position. My scouts here spotted a cave in the ruins. Before I return to my regiment and order an assault, I need someone to break through enemy lines and confirm they're alive.
We'll find the other vice cannons.
The cave's smack in the middle of Tenma Walk. The Dominions locked it tighter than a High Elf's fundament. Might have to knock a few heads to get past them.
Why are all the vice cannons here?
We each think the other vice cannons are incompetent. Ha! No, it's politics, plain and simple. The one who stays behind looks out of touch, so off we came to the muck. Politics be damned. Next time we draw straws for staying dry and Stormhold.
How did you get separated?
When the Dominion ambushed us, they made a deliberate effort to split our forces. If Hetamin and Servina have any sense on the battlefield, they'd recognize that and stay together.
Where are the vice... no, wrong one. Why would the Dominion invade Shadowfen?
Why does anyone invade anywhere? Those pristine towers of theirs must get boring. Maybe a good brawl in the mud beats chasing their cousins for kisses. Truth is, I don't care why. I care to get them out.
Can you believe it? I saw Omelexia herself. I am forever blessed by the healing mother.
How did you find us? Unless you're a skin stealer. Keep your hands empty,
Hey
if
Mel,
you please.
what's up?
But you don't stink of death. You're likely what you seem. What remains for you to share is why you came here.
Vice Cannon Rondar sent me to find you.
Still with us, is he? That man is luckier than a Khajiit in an abandoned fishery.
Well, we are glad that you could stop by.
If it's for me to say he was right about sticking together, he can drown himself in a bog.
He's planning to fight his way here to rescue you.
We don't need rescuing. We need Rondar to recognize we're bait in another Dominion trap. Tell him I won't allow such wasteful theatrics on our behalf.
You too, Mel. You have a wonderful night.
If you find Vice Cannon Rondar's regiment, you'll find him. Tell him to call off his attack before the Dominion picks him apart. He shouldn't throw away his soldiers for what little remains of our forces.
I'll warn the Vice Cannon.
If Vice Cannon Rondar sends for reinforcements, he'll gain enough soldiers to clear these Dominion muckworms from the ruins. We can manage until then. It's a good place to fight with our tails to the wall.
It's not a big area. Okay.
You aren't like the others. You should keep your own face. It suits you better.
They came from underground. I saw them drag the others away.
Tell me what happened.
We prepared to assault the cave when the soldier beside me stabbed me in the back. When I fell, I saw my own regiment attack itself. Those skin stealers wore our friends' faces to betray us from within. Do you think that they have my face now?
Are you the only one left?
I saw them take Ukatse alive. Knocked him out. Dragged him away to that altar like a piece of meat. Don't let them steal his face.
Where's the Vice Cannon Hirondar?
Quick, untie me before she returns.
Before who returns?
That crazy elf. She tried to cut my chest, but I kicked her off the altar. Said she'd be back with a dollar knife so it would last longer. Wait, I smell her. Cut me loose. Don't let her steal my face.
I'll cut you loose.
Thank you, friend. Quickly, meet me in that cave.
soldiers died thinking our own ranks betrayed us. I'd like to feed those skin stealers to a Wamasu with the flux. I saw Vice Cannon Rondar's guard lead him away before the attack. If his guard was skin stealers, he's in grave danger.
How can we find Vice Cannon Rondar?
I'm not just the best-looking scout in Shadowfen. I'm also the best tracker. I can pick up Vice Cannon Rondar's scent and lead us right to him. I'll need someone to watch my back while I follow my nose. We should work in pairs with skin stealers about, yes?
I'll watch your back.
Then I'll shadow you and alert you when I pick up Vice Cannon Rondar's scent. Ready when you're ready.
Let's find Vice Cannon Rondar.
They brought him past the cave. Strange. It is an old spoor. They dragged him up this road, straight ahead. He didn't struggle. Vice Cannon. Oh no. We'll find who did this.
Ooh, lore book.
Did you find any sign of who did this to him? Something's wrong. He smells very dead.
Vice Cannon Rondar wasn't killed recently.
If the Vice Cannon was dead this whole time, was it a skin stealer who launched the attack on the cave? Or before that, when we lost the other Vice Cannons?
You can tell skin stealers by smell. Wouldn't you have noticed before?
Vice Cannon Rondar always smelled of mead. I didn't. I should have. Zeus! What secrets do the Dominion already know?
We should tell the other Vice Cannons about this.
You're right. They'll know what to do. They have to. Despite his rough manner, Vice Cannon Rondar was a hero to many in Stormhold. When this is all over, we'll have a fitting burial. This impostor must be found before he can fool anyone else. But I think I know where he's hiding.
Where?
Vice Cannon Rondar ordered us to stay away from a nearby hill. If it was his skin stealer, he must have held us back for a reason. I bet he's hiding below the hill's surface. The buried temple complex must have an entrance there.
What kind of entrance?
A doorway, maybe stairs, or a portal of some kind. I'd join you, but I'm no use in tight quarters. I'll inform the Vice Cannons of what happened, yes.
We'll find Vice Cannon Rondar's imposter.
Come to me, mortal. This is the way in. Curious. You dabble in their spells and break into their outpost. Oh, how he misjudged you. How grand.
Are you the one behind the skin stillers?
Yes, you marvelous fool. I allowed them to pull me from oblivion, bind my essence, and siphon my power because I'm secretly behind their shabby little plans. Oh, but you don't know about those, do you?
Tell us what you know of the Dominion's plans.
You've heard of Ruitar, the Celebrant.
Ah, shit.
Fan out! Curious. Yes, you marvel. You've heard of Ruitar, the celebrated Dominion alchemist. It's all his doing, you know. I'll tell you his plans for your impending doom. For a small favor, of course.
What kind of favor?
You must find the pair of altars binding me, further inside the complex. Do so, and I pledge to share the Dominion's plans and direct you to their most prized possession. Also, I pledge not to violate your corpse on your burial day. A true bargain.
Which one did you choose, the top one or bottom one? Perhaps, what would I do at the altar?
Within each altar you'll find simple foci. A mortal's touch destroys them and removes my bonds. Then all I offer is yours.
I need to get rid of some stuff real quick. Okay.
What are you doing? Hide before the Dominion spots you. You fight the Dominion. You haven't tried to cut off my head yet. You aren't here to worship Daedra, then. So what in Oblivion are you doing in a Daedric temple overrun by Dominion skin stealers?
I could ask you the same thing.
Fair point, fair point. All right, I won't deny it. Friends and I came looking for Daedric tidbits to sell to mages.
Then those Dominion soldiers came. They were thick on the ground until today. I was about to make a break for it when I saw you.
Where are your friends?
Caught, one by one. I'm the only one alive. Well, alive and wearing my own skin. Hey, let's help each other escape. You draw their attention and I'll slip past them. What do you say?
We're not here to escape, and we need to stop the Dominion.
You, what now? Look, some Dominion mogul came through here a while back. Ruvatar, they call him. He's the one who bound her Dremora and forced her to steal faces off the dead. You want to stop him? You must have been the only egg in your clutch.
The Dremora said she'd tell me the Dominion's plans if I free her.
Smart idea, dealing with Daedra. Before the Dominion came, she promised my friend the night of his life for a drop of his blood. I guess being flayed alive counts as the night of his life. She wore his scales like a robe. Seems trustworthy, yes?
Is there another way to stop the Dominion's plans?
Maybe. I spent many cramped nights listening to Ruvatar, the High Elf in charge of this place. I'm sure I could piece it together. But my friends don't deserve to be trapped in glowing rocks. Free them, and I'll help you. A good deal, yes?
You choose the top one.
Yeah, I choose the top one.
Alright, I'll free your friends if you help me stop the skin stealers.
Trust me, it's for the best. I'll make my way to the inner chamber, where Ruvatar spent most of his time. Try not to attract the Dremor's attention while you're about. She's a vengeful creature.
Where are your friends being held?
The Dominion captured their souls in strange rocks. They're on platforms, and they glow like rutting Wamasu. Ruvatar complained the rocks were very fragile. I bet smashing them would release my friends.
Okay, hang on. We gotta go back around.
Eagles triumph!
Good thing you didn't release the Dremora. We'd both be ribbons in her hair. Behind her, there's a door to what Ruvatar called the Vault. They have hist sap in there, stored in giant vats.
Why do they need his sap?
It's part of their skin-stealing magic. The real question is, where'd they get so much? Wait, I don't want to know. Whatever they did to the hist sap turned it flammable. Once we enter the vault, set those vats on fire to end this nightmare.
How do we enter the vault?
That's the easy part. I heard Ruvatar mutter the word 100 times. Maybe you can get something useful out of that Dremora before she realizes you double-crossed her. If you keep her busy, I'll open the door.
You're no fool to withhold your trust. Commendable, truly. But you'll go no further without my help. Destroy these bindings and free me.
You promised to tell me about the Dominion's plans?
Your reticence is infuriatingly enticing. Very well. Ruvatar used hist sap and my stolen essence to create his skin stealers. The hist sap is what steals the victim's memories. It's all to acquire the Nemic egg. With it, he has all of Black Marsh.
How can the mimic egg give him all the Black Marsh?
My patience grows thinner than you'll be after I fit you with a scathing girdle. Fail to uphold this bargain and I'll instruct you in pains of which you've never conceived, mortal. Wait, what is that swamp rat doing to the vault door?
He's opening it.
Then gaze upon your doom. Ruvatar and his pride.
Could be a skin stealer. Anyone, you'll never find all of us. They are everywhere.
Follow me. The exit is this way. You stopped the skin stealers in Ten Marwalk. I can go home.
What about Ruvatar?
Yes, yes. I heard him complain this ruin didn't hold everything he needed. He left to find a place of power where he could use his special egg. What did he call it again?
The Mimic Egg?
Yes, that's the one. Here, this portal leads beyond the ruins. I'll stay here and see about freeing any prisoners stuck inside. And if you're planning to inform the Vice Cannons of Rubitar, perhaps leave me out of your report, yes? Yes. Did that work?
All hope seems lost. Ukatse informed us you had entered the ruins to pursue Vice Canon Rondar's imposter. Whatever you did in the ruins caused a lot of panic amongst the Dominion. We chose our moment and pushed out of the cave. Vice Canon Hatamine was wounded in the process, but she'll survive.
Did everyone make it out?
Yes, but Vice Canon Rondar's death weighs heavily on Hatamine. She says she should have known. Poor thing. We were all fooled. But enough of our troubles. Did you stop his imposter?
We stopped him, but the Dominion has something called the Mimic Egg.
Once she's recovered, Vice Canon Hatamine will no doubt celebrate your accomplishment. But this artifact you mentioned, the Mimic Egg, do you know anything of its whereabouts?
Hey, Phantom.
Huh?
I'll be right back.
Alright. The High Elf Rubitar brought it to a place of power. I don't know where.
A Dominion general, perhaps. Whoever he is, will stop his march through Shadowfen. I'll appoint Ukatse to lead the scouts in our search for Ruvitar. I swear to you, he'll account for the Dominion's terror. This Mimic Egg is unknown to me. If it originated in Shadowfen, perhaps an Argonian would know more.
Should we ask Vice Canon Hita?
I have
Alright.
someone else in mind. Argonian keepers know the history and legends of their lands. I'm positive one of the keepers at the hatching pools could tell us of the Mimic Egg.
What can we do?
Vice Canon Hatamine and I must rally the remnants of Stormhold's forces to the hatching pools. If the Skin Stealers took Vice Canon Rondar, they'll know what he knew. Rendezvous with our forces at the hatching pools. We must learn what the Dominion plans for the Mimic Egg.
We'll meet you at the hatching pools. Alright guys, we're going to head to the Harbinger and do that mission. And that will be the end of the stream for tonight. So we're going to head on to the Harbinger and do it.
Yeah, come to find out, Thrall's mission was actually just a mission and it had nothing to do with the Harbinger.
Wait, really?
Yep. Let me walk out and see if I can get the Harbinger mission.
Should already have it. Just look for the Tharn Speaks.
That was it.
Wait, really? Because it told me to come to the guy's place and talk to the Varen Equilarius.
Yes. I just done that.
An unexpected visit. What brings you back, Vest?
You just go down there and tell him what Thorn told you.
Tharn and I discovered where they are keeping Sasahan.
At last. Where can he be found?
A prison in Cold Harbor, called the Halls of the Torment.
Well done. I will begin searching for a safe route to the Halls of Torment immediately.
Is there anything else?
I was going to say that a river flows and we are slaves to its current. But I am done with riddles and metaphors. I don't know what awaits us. I'm not a prophet. I'm just a foolish old man who glimpsed the wisdom of the scrolls and survived.
But you can find a path to the Halls of Torment, can't you?
When Tarn returns, we will combine our resources. We will find a path to these Halls of Torment soon enough.
Alrighty. Well, that was... I guess we done part of the Harbinger earlier. But I do believe that this is going to be the end of the stream for tonight. In the next one, we will continue on with Shadowfin's missions, plus the Fighters Guild and Mage Guild. And then we will probably, at the end of that stream, we will probably be able to finally save Saya Sahan. I cannot remember when you do that, but in the next episode, we will be working towards rescuing Saya Sahan, and we will see you all in the next stream.